Hello YouTube, insanj here. I haven't made that many vlogs recently except for my New York vlog, and that was more or less a failure. As you can see right there, the views were so high, I just had to wait to release the second part. Keep in mind the second part will never come out. But anyway, I decided that since a lot of popular YouTubers out there kind of have a schedule where they either make a video every day, or Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, or Tuesdays and Thursdays, or I decided it'd be a cool idea if I were to start making videos on a schedule, because then I think that would bring more viewers in, because they'd know when to expect videos, they know what kind of videos would be out when, and be excited for some things, or just know what's going to happen. And I'm going to have videos up at least 3 days every week, and that's not just the work week, that's Sunday through Saturday. Yeah, Sunday through Saturday. So I think what I'm going to do is that on Mondays, what I'm going to do is release some sort of video that will include my face. So it's not going to be just a plain old app review or something. Even though those are good, I am going to make one that somehow involves some conversation. Like today, even though it is a Wednesday, cool Apple conference is being held in a couple hours, so that's neat, and that's something I talk about on a Monday. Then on Wednesdays, I think I will do something that involves both my face and something else, whether it be an iPhone or an iPod or something entirely different, like going out somewhere, or I don't know, something different that's neat if I can. And lastly, I think any day between Friday and Sunday, I'll probably decide this after a couple weeks. I will release a video that is an app review or some review. So it'll probably be like App Review Friday, and I'll tell you about a new app that came out on the market that is cool, or an old app that not many people know about, or any kind of app that's cool. So that's neat. And since today is Wednesday, and I'm starting my schedule today, I will involve this in something else. So I think I'm going to involve my iPhone, because I gotten a lot of cool new tweaks, which some other YouTubers have reviewed, but I am going to just bring it all out to you just as a summary, because I feel it my responsibility to just kind of fill you in, to say. So I'm going to go over and switch to my Kodak ZI-8, and we can get started with this. So just jumping right in here are a couple tweaks that are really interesting that I just got. So you will need a jailbroken device in order to use these. So alright. So first, just booting up my phone right here from the lock screen. You see this is an Android lock screen, just like the Nexus 1 has. You get these little patterns which you can enter in, and as you can see, they can be pretty annoyingly complex, or they can be simple, just like a box or something. So I downloaded this. It's called AndroidLock. It's available on the Cydia store for free, and it only came out a couple days ago. So, whoops, that was not my pattern. There's my pattern. Now, if you just heard right there, not only did the phone make a little blip sound, it also vibrated. And the blip sound, which you can see get in that video, is just a Mario sound effect, but that vibration was on a tweak called LockVibe, which is neat. It doesn't have an icon on the springboard, but if you go into your settings and scroll down, you can take a look. There's AndroidLock, by the way. You can change the pattern through there. And here's, whoops, that's the wrong one. Here's LockVibe, and LockVibe pretty much allows the phone to vibrate in all these different circumstances. Now, I personally like unlocking and locking. Auto lock is very good in case your phone is just lying around and it locks itself. But application launch is a bit much. Volume decrease, I mean, if you're decreasing the volume, you don't want it to vibrate. And icon moving in search is kind of tedious. And just looking around here, as you can see, I do have quite a lot of tweaks. But most of those aren't that important or that interesting. As you can see, I like Smoothboard and Infinidock a lot, but I just reviewed those. So if you want to check out that video that has a demo of those, go over there. And that's pretty much all the tweaks for today. Definitely check out LockVibe and AndroidLock. Just before I leave, one other tweak that I used before I got AndroidLock is called LockInfo, and what it does is it displays about 4 small gray bars which is your mail, your SMSs, your voicemail, things like that, and it will tell you if you have any in a brief description of them. Now, right now I disabled it because you can't really use it or see it when you have AndroidLock, but it still is very useful. LockInfo right here, it's completely free, which makes it slightly better than IntelliScreen, but IntelliScreen does have a lot more info. So you have scrolling, overlay album artwork, page indicator, collapsible sections, hide empty sections, background transparency. I like seeing the whole background. Things like that, and home screen and lock screen where you want it to display. So that's those 3 tweaks in my little update for you. So make sure to check out my other videos, comment, rate, and most of all, subscribe, because I'll now be making 3 videos a week, and I'll be trying to stay right on top of all of the new subjects that come out involving Apple and technology.
Okay.